go.
Welcome back to another episode of Prem Talk with Nino and Sid. Episode 9.
Woo! Get them done, son.
So,
you already know it's your boy AFC Sid back in the building.
AFC Nino, we're disappointed that we couldn't get you guys the banter of what we wanted to get you for the North London Derby.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm happy.
You guys were scared.
I'm happy. It's not that we scared, bro. We just took advantage of the rules like everybody else.
I don't know. I don't know with everybody else because we actually had that shit. We had to close the facility for 2 weeks and shit.
What do you mean everybody else?
You guys didn't.
Was taking advantage. You guys got fucked up when you guys couldn't field the team. You guys got.
We had 18. We had 18 people with the freaking thing. They had to shut down the facility. Liverpool didn't have to shut it down. You guys didn't have to shut it down. Even Leicester had to shut it down, the facility.
Well, when we
were
supposed to shut it down, and we had all those COVID cases at the beginning of the season, and they told us to fuck off because they didn't want to postpone the first game of the season against Brentford. Kiss my ass, dude. That's it. It is what it is. Everybody's running around the rule book right now. Everybody's trying to fold the rules the way it'll help them and their season. It is what it is, bro. And honestly, everybody's fucking doing it. So why the fuck not do it? I'm like, I get it. I wanted to play the game. Trust me. An NDL, that's like big time for me. But what the fuck, man? Like, I mean,
you guys were scared. You guys were gonna put in a split. That was gonna be 4, 5, 6.
Nobody's scared of you, bro. Because Tottenham get better everywhere they go. You already know this. You already know how the team goes. So
don't confuse us with Everton, man. But we're gonna get about Everton later.
We can easily confuse you with Everton, but yeah. Anyways,
don't confuse us with Everton now, because we'll talk about that later. If you know you guys get what we mean about the little everywhere we go banter with Everton.
I don't know, man. I don't know how the fuck we lost to Everton, but anyways.
Burnley and also Leicester got canceled again. Burnley's been having issues too with COVID.
Bro, every game. Everybody needs to play Burnley still.
And Burnley messed up by getting rid of Wood. They really messed up by getting rid of him. Yeah, it's a fucking they took the price of the money, but if you know you're thin in numbers as far as like players in the squad, knowing you got COVID issues and et cetera, why are you gonna sell this man in the first place?
Money, bro. It's plain and simple. It's because everybody right now, whether you're in the Prem or whatever league you're in, you're struggling. You're struggling for money. You're struggling for them peas, man. Because COVID is doing a number on everybody, bro. Everybody's having to shut down. Look at this shit.
I feel like next year they gotta put it up. They gotta be a little more strict. I would say more or less.
They need to come up with a better structure to the rules because
the Champions is doing it fine. The Champions is playing 15-year-olds.
But this is the Prem, bro, and you gotta remember there's a lot more money involved in the Prem than there is in the Championship, bro. And sometimes they're not gonna give a fuck. And they're gonna make you play, or they're gonna protect you, or like just be like, yeah, fuck it, don't play this game, don't play this stupid game, or we'll save these games for a certain time when like you know what I mean, like they're shuffling the whole season around, and it's fucking bullshit because they're shuffling it around to the first place teams,
Well, City has like fucking.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from City because City are fucking dominating, like. City are dominating, like
bro. They'll have a seat
without a striker. Wait till these motherfuckers get a striker. Can you imagine if they would have had Harry Kane? They probably would have gone unbeaten.
They would have probably They would have been. They would have been your.
The amount of chances they made.
They would have been your invincibles.
They probably would have. I'm saying, but they don't, and they haven't. So until then, fuck you.
Speaking of City, we're gonna talk about them right now. They just beat 1-0. To see Chelsea now
goes back to the same word I just used, dominating. Chelsea were lucky it was only 1-0 because the way Sterling and Grealish were taking it to Alonso and Azpilicueta was unreal, bro.
That's what they bought Grealish. They bought Grealish to play in the big moments. He stepped up.
Yeah, I like the kid. I like the way he plays. He plays really, really good. And he adds a lot to that team that they didn't have.
I'm a big fan of Grealish. It's just unfortunately, like, people don't understand. This man went from I'm doing everything to I gotta sit back and
enjoy the ride,
team game.
but play my
Exactly.
football. You know what I mean? Like when you're
Play the team game.
exactly, because now he's on a really, really good team. Before he was the team, so it's a different dynamic altogether. You have to be a team player. You can't. You got to remember that you're not at Villa anymore. You got other players around you that can do it just as good, if not better.
I mean, even though I get to the hefty price tag they paid for him, it takes a year to learn Pep Guardiola's system. It happened to Mahrez. It happened to Bernardo Silva. It happened to Cancelo.
Happens to everybody that plays with fucking Pep,
And
bro.
then the
That's why.
next year, they
That's why
fucking
some
turned
players.
into a demon.
That's why some players can't play with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like Zlatan. Zlatan hated that fool. Like, I mean, he respected him, but he didn't fit in the system. He didn't fit in the system.
But now with Mahrez, I never thought Mahrez was gonna last. I thought Mahrez would be gone. And then look at him now; he's a big shit now in
But
that team.
Morris has a what you call it. Uh, he has the ability to listen and embrace what the coach is trying to tell him. So like, yeah, he didn't get it the first season, but I'm sure like when they started training, like Pep got in his ear, probably put his arm around him, and
All the new players are like that, though. All the new players are gonna learn. It takes a year for them to adapt that system. Cancelo was like, "Yo, like this guy is supposed to be a good player." To he's the best player. He's the best fucking fullback in the Premier League. Like, you can't fucking deny that.
well, one of them. Nah, I mean honestly, no, because like when we play City, we put him in a spliff, and honestly, like we put Cancelo in a spliff. Maybe he was still shook after the robbery that happened, that he got robbed when he was in the city or whatever before that game. I don't know if he was shook, but he did not look like himself when we were playing him. We were putting that man in a spliff. Martinelli was.
Yeah, you can say that too. I would say the whole, robbery and
I
shit like
mean,
that. I
yeah, I
would say
would rather
more or less.
anybody,
It happened.
but he didn't look like the normal Cancelo when City played Arsenal. He didn't look normal. He just looked like shook. Like he looked shook.
Ruben Diaz too. I thought Ruben Diaz was like, oh, whatever. Ruben Diaz is the best fucking center
Like I
half in the
said,
Prem
bro,
too.
like if you can play the system, you can look like a superstar.
And patience too, because unfortunately you have to have patience with Pep.
Of
He
course,
does everything for a
because you're
reason.
not going to understand everything he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just that type of coach. He's doing things around his philosophy, and you know what I mean. Like some players don't really get it. They don't see what he's trying to do at first, but it comes together on the field, and you see it. And that's when they're like, "Oh, okay, now let me buy into it." You know what I mean? It takes them a while for them to buy into the system.
Chelsea just got put. Honestly, it should, like I said, they were lucky. They could have been put in a split. They just got lucky.
These men are in trouble. They're sinking. They're sinking.
Yeah.
Because okay, we're in the mid-January. Mid-December, they were top of the table.
No, November.
It was
November.
No, December they were top of the table.
Oh shit, too. Oh shit.
December they were top of the table, and then like once Boxing Day hit, it was like trickling down. Like I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Their 100 million pound striker isn't firing, flopping.
Oh my god! Oh my days, bro! That man is just.
What does expression call him? Stormzy.
No. He looked like
Stormzy. Oh, body built Stormzy. Yo, what? That shit had me rolling. Yeah, man.
Oh man, I don't know, bro. Like we can talk. We can
Honestly,
do the whole
like
thing.
they have all the fucking pieces that they could fucking use, bro, to fucking win the league, bro, and they're bottling it. They're in third now, about to drop to fourth if all the other teams get their shit together.
We still got 4 games in hand, fam.
And you guys play them next.
Oh fuck! They're gonna take our anger on us.
No, I'm saying like you can.
I'm tired of losing. The one thing I wanted this season to get a result against Chelsea, bro. They put us 3 times in a split, man. The 1-0, they didn't put us in the split. They did put us in a split. The reason why they didn't get 3 or 4 because we just got lucky.
For sure.
I'm tired of losing to Chelsea,
lucky.
bro.
You got 100% lucky, bro. But
From the best teams in the league to two bottom feeders that are trying to survive in the Premier League, Newcastle and Watford.
that
They
was
got a
a
draw.
snooze fest.
Yeah, I was like, I would have knocked the fuck out when I saw the
It was a
highlights.
1-1, but it was so like it wasn't entertaining at all, in my opinion.
No.
You can see why they're at the bottom.
Yeah, they're both fighting for their lives, and no one wants to win. And honestly, bro, I don't think the Tinkerman is. I don't know, bro. I think this should be his last job because I don't think this man cuts it, bro, anymore. Like that man got lucky that 1 year with Leicester, but that man is not cutting it anymore.
No, I don't think he's the right choice.
I personally didn't even like that hire, to be honest with you. But Watford just fucking knows how to fire managers left and right. That's why they're always where they are.
I mean, they did get the best option that they could for who they are, and where they land in the Premier League as far as coaching options. I mean, shit, any fucking team at the bottom would take Claudio Ranieri. Any team in the championship would take Claudio Ranieri. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know, like his tactics haven't been the best.
Marco Silva. I'm kidding.
Marco Silva.
I'm kidding.
Bro, he left Everton in shambles, bro. Marco Silva.
That was a bad hire to begin with, but yeah. Another team that's in the bottom, we're going to Everton. Another team that's in the bottom put Everton in a fucking spliff.
Like I said, man, I don't know how the fuck Arsenal lost to Everton, bro. If they're getting slapped by everybody, man.
Everton is literally, and this is confirmed. It is Rafa Benitez last game because he got the sack.
Yeah, right by Rafa.
Oh my God, Everton! How do you lose to Norwich? Norwich.
All you can really do is laugh, bro. All you can really do is laugh, man. Because
when I saw it was 2-0, I was like, "Oh my days, bro! Like what?"
I'm surprised they even responded because they look like they look uninterested.
Bro, they're in a nightclub in fucking Miami Beach having a great time.
Fired. Maybe they don't want Rafa there.
No, that team is just fucking dead wood, fam. Dead food, even before Rafa.
That team not dead food, bro. Don't give me that bullshit because
their attitude. No, that attitude.
Look at that fucking roster, bro. Look at that roster.
The attitude towards the players, though.
It's not the attitude, bro. It's the fact that this fucking manager's tactics are dead. This shit is dead. It's a fucking Liverpool legend or Liverpool guy coming from
what legend? That man been fired left and right at any job he went to.
Exactly. Like
I don't know how he managed Real Madrid. I never
problem Everton has is down to the board. Like whoever decided to appoint Rafa Benitez was a good idea, is a fucking moron and deserves to be fucking sacked.
That was the technical director who got sacked a month ago.
Oh, okay, good. Granted.
But Everton is paying the price from the previous owner. That's why Everton is not spending money in the transfer window.
They should have let Rafa go a long time ago.
They should have never hired Rafa to begin with.
He was the only one available.
Eddie Howe was available, my guy. I would have taken Eddie Howe.
But Newcastle already had his number. Newcastle has the money for it, bro. Sure. Eddie Howe ain't stupid. Eddie Howe wants that bag too, bro. Who does it?
I don't know, bro.
Everybody wants that Newcastle bag. Everybody. All the players that are going to Newcastle want like $400,000 a week. Like, yo, motherfuckers is crazy, yo. Like, you're not even $100,000 a week player. You're $100,000, bro. Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Managers that are linked, two managers, because one of them already said no. Two managers that are linked for the job is Wayne Rooney, which I don't think he's ready, and Frank Lampard. I don't think Rooney, whatever he's doing at Derby, keep doing what you're doing.
Which manager said no?
Roberto Martinez. First of all, I don't know why would you even think about coming back to Everton. You couldn't even succeed with Lukaku, so I wouldn't even want to go back.
Yeah, you never know, bro. You never know, bro. You just need
he barely did anything. He barely did anything with this guy's team when he went to United. That was the team that he had when he went there was this guy that went to United, David Moyes.
It is what it is, bro. Who knows, man? Maybe with this set of players, they'll listen to him or they'll bond with his system better. Who knows? I like Roberto Martinez as a coach. I really do.
I
Like,
think the international game suits him though. My personal opinion. He keep doing what he's doing.
granted, but honestly, between Swansea and Everton, he didn't have many. He didn't decide to go to the club route. You get me?
No, he went to Wigan. He was
Oh,
Wigan
sorry, Wigan.
Athletic.
Sorry, Wigan. That he won the FA Cup. But
Yeah.
like you should have like maybe stayed with Wigan an extra year or two and then gone to an even bigger club. You get me? Like
They got relegated though.
I
That
don't
was
give a
the
damn.
problem.
I'll bring them right back up. I'll show them the
They could've-
resilience of a coach. You know
They
what I
could have
mean?
been
Like
smart. They could have won the Europa. Well, not now. I won the Europa League. It was realistic. I wouldn't want to play.
nah, I wouldn't have won the
Yeah, no. Never
Once
mind.
those Champions League
That-
teams drop in there, dog, it's over.
Yeah.
It's really hard for an underdog to win the Europa League after that, unless like two big teams draw each other, which is difficult.
Mm-hmm. Then anyhow, the team that's supposed to be there should have, would have, could have. I actually had Everton had hopes, but then that was before Nick.
I didn't. I had them as a draw, dude. I had that shit down.
I'm talking about in general. I had Everton. I hoped, and then until fucking Fat Benitez, who looks like the character Al from freaking Toy Story, before he even took over the job. At least he'll have a job. Toy Story, the Al's Toy Barn.
Al's Toy Barn, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's how
It is what it is. I mean, Everton needs to just to regroup for next season and just go from there and do it again if the players are up for them.
They're in shambles this season, bro. I don't see them. I do not see them. I see them staying up, but I don't see them. You know, being.
Imagine if it went down, bro. Oh my god, that would
dude.
suck,
Imagine,
bro.
like, and it could still happen. So
that would suck, bro, because they're just in the process of trying to get a new stadium.
But honestly, I would like to see like Frank Lampard there.
Yeah, Frankie.
I think Frank Lampard would be the best option for them.
No, yeah. The reason why I don't want Rooney to go there because I already think I have high hopes for Rooney as being a manager, but not yet. He's not ready.
Yeah, like, but he kind of got screwed over with the whole situation at Derby. You know what I mean? Like he got screwed.
Bro, but those boys are fighting still though. Like bro, if he makes the great escape, then oh my god, I think they might get the great escape. They're only 11 points out.
Weren't they like negative points or some shit?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they got deducted how many points?
Like 23, 2 times in the process, like twice that happened to them.
Holy shit.
And Mike Ashley might take over that.
To start the fucking league in negative? Oof.
And they're only 11 points below the relegation zone still. Like,
holy shit.
So they have a chance. Like, there's still 20 games for them to play. So I think really, if they make it, that's the greatest escape I ever seen in my entire life.
I mean, like you have to at that point. What are you gonna do? Like if you're a player and you have like a contract with Derby, like you gotta fucking do what you can and get them out of the situation they're in. You know what I mean? Like they're putting faith in you, so you know you have to fight. You have to fight, bro. Like there's no other choice. And now that you know you really got it against you with the negative points, you gotta fucking hit it even harder. It is what it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy situation though. Fuck negative. It's a fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think Frankie Lampard will do Everton some justice. I think he'll do.
Let's move on to Wolves and Southampton. Wolves, another impressive win because Wolves been on a hot streak lately, actually, believe it or not.
I'm telling you, Wolves was a sleeping giant. Wolves has always been a sleeping giant. Like they just needed to mesh with this guy's tactics. And look at them, bro. They look savage. They look real good.
Honestly, bro, I really like Bruno Large. He's not your like, I'm the shit, bro. He's just there like, yeah, like next.
He's not
chilling.
He doesn't get carried away, which is very easy to do when you're a new manager and you're trying to win the fans over and shit. Like he's very smart about it. Like, and he's composed. Like he gets into those situations where like you would think like, yeah, you would like, you know, you feel that jolt of excitement, and he's just like very chill, trying to, mentality. Yo, relax. Put the ball
Relax,
down,
yeah.
play the ball. Like he's getting them in the game mentality, which is good, and that's what they need. Not fucking Luca Morris's dad. Luca Morris' dad like this.
Oh my lord, that man is just
Like
no. When they're losing, there's no plan B.
no, at all,
Plan B.
at all. He just sits there like
No, those Spirito, those Santos. Yeah, that man is just. I
like
don't
what the
know.
fuck are you doing? Fucking make
I
a
don't even
sub.
know, bro.
Like
I wouldn't want to hire this man to be a manager again. I'm any club. If I was somebody right now, like I'm sorry, I've never after what that happened with the Tottenham disaster. That man is a fraud, in my opinion.
nah, bro. Nah. Nuno Espirito Santo needs to go somewhere else and rediscover himself. But back to the game. Uh,
Southampton got a reality check, even though they've been on form, but they got a reality check.
yeah, but it just shows the quality that they lack in certain areas. Like my guy, like you can't let JWP do everything, bro. Like
I'm
you
surprised that
can't let
man
James
is still in the
Ward-Prowse do
club.
everything, bro. Although that fucking goal kick was a screamer. That was a sick
Yeah,
ass goal kick.
bro. Honestly, I don't know anybody else in the Premier League this season that's a set piece specialist other than him.
By far, he's the best. By far, he is the biggest set piece threat ever. And honestly, when he does leave Southampton, it's going to be a pretty penny for him. It's going to be very
They're gonna
expensive
ask for a lot of bread.
It's going to be very expensive to get him. It's going to be
He is
very
in his mid
expensive to get him.
20s, so I think
The
it's
only
time
other
to move,
person I
bro.
would say that has decent free kicks was from our previous game that we reviewed, Watford Leicester, is fucking Trippier. Like Trippier is a beast at free kicks. Like he puts the ball where it needs to be. And you saw that in the Newcastle game, but you know, Chris Wood is dead wood. You know what I mean?
You know we ain't there, fam.
Chris Wood is dead wood. That motherfucker didn't do shit. Fucking how much was he? Like 35 million pounds, 20 million pounds?
I don't know who's better, him or Plank from fucking Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, I think Plank will do more than him. But yeah, like I said, bro, James Ward-Prowse has to pull the strings for Southampton, and it's really hard for him to bring his team up when you know the quality around him kind of lacks. You know what I mean? Where like certain players don't show up, like you know Nathan Redmond's in and out. You know what I mean? Like
Redmond is the most inconsistent player I ever seen in my entire life, bro.
He has so much talent. Like you gotta show up for your team, bro. Like you can't just show up on certain days or on derbies or you know what I mean. Like you gotta be up for it every single week. Like he's just enjoying his time as a player. Like he's just like, whatever. I'm in Southampton, fuck it.
Especially in this fucking division, you have to be consistent every single week.
Yeah, you're gonna go down, bro. And you can see that they're heading down. But back to Wolves, I want to clap my hands because
top 6, realistically, I don't know. They can fight up there.
Traore finally scored a fucking goal.
Let's go!
God damn, my dude. How fucking long did it take you?
That I like Adama, bro. I really like Adama.
I love Adama. It's just his finishing was like had me like I can't with this guy. Like what's wrong with you? Like how you do it all and you're in front of goal and you go wide? Like I don't get it, but he got his.
Why do you think Conte wants to bring him in? He wants to bring him in as a wing back specialist. And I think, me personally,
to be honest,
he can fit that role.
To be honest, I see Adamo playing more of an attacking role. I see him playing more at the right or the left of your top three than as your wing back.
I don't know because we need a wing back because we have 4 fullbacks.
Conte would use him as an attacking winger rather than a wing back because he likes his wing backs to be very defensive minded. And Adama's not defensive minded. Like he can get back and cover space, but he's not for that. He's for
the one player. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. The one player.
Honestly, you know what'd be nasty? Like I honestly, I'll fucking shit myself if that's your fucking top 3. Would be Kane, Song, and Traore.
True. I mean,
That's
then again,
that's a fucking
Victor Moses.
top three.
Victor Moses is not a defender. He was never a defender. He never defended a day of his life until Conte came in. Conte goes, "You're gonna play wing back," and he was the best fucking wing back in the fucking Premier League.
Because
That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
because he didn't want to lose his spot. Like if you get, he didn't want to lose his spot. Like he knows he wasn't gonna play winger in that system, so he's like, yeah, like, oh, I want you to play, yeah. Like I didn't tell you what position. I don't care. Yeah. Like Victor Moses was that person. Like he's like, I don't care. I want to earn this check. Like I'm not gonna argue with you. Put me wherever you want. But honestly, Traore fits your system better. Like, you know, you got Kane and then you got Song and then you got Traore. Like that would be a sick ass system for y'all.
That I would say that, yeah. Let's move on to the team we love to make fun of every single week. Wreck-It Ralph FC. Two to the good. Two to the good.
Fucking Man United.
All y'all had was 15 minutes to hold down.
Wankers. Talking all that shit.
Minutes. 15 minutes to close out that game. 15 minutes, my friend.
Y'all motherfuckers want to talk all that.
Instead of changing up the system, attack, you gotta fucking defend a little more, my friend.
They don't have
I understand you're up 15 minutes. I know you're up for 15 minutes to go 2-0. You let these guys come back to the game.
You know, it says a lot when your best defender is fucking Jones.
And my favorite player is back in the Premier League, by the way. I always fucking love Felipe Coutinho's work rate. I always respected his fucking work rate in the Premier League.
Listen, man.
His style of play is
like,
Premier League.
The guy's super talented. It's just like he went to Barcelona with a hefty price tag and, you know, a lot of weight that he had to carry. And he didn't.
Every other fucking player did the same shit.
He didn't quite cut it. He didn't quite cut it over there, and it's fine to understand that. But whoever doubted this guy is a fucking asshole and a moron, because his talent is second to none, and he shows it every time.
But I always knew that was a big mistake in my personal opinion, because his style suits the Premier League. He is a Premier League player.
For sure. And like just the way he plays between the lines is perfect for the Premier League. He's one of those type of players.
If they can keep him, because they have the option to buy him for 35 million quid, if they can keep him, watch out for Villa next year. And with Lucas Digne, because Lucas Digne's been amazing too.
For sure. That makes him a really big threat now. Now imagine if they go in the window and they get like maybe another striker or another defender. You know,
they need a defender. I would say realistically more a defender to help up Mings. The attacking, they're fine. Keep the attacking. You already have enough attacking. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, but you never know what big team's gonna come down and swoop up their talent. You know what I mean? Somebody could swoop in and steal Ramsey from them.
Yeah, that's true. Ramsey
gotta go back in and dip in and buy another midfielder. You know what I mean? So you never know.
Yeah.
You never know, but I do like his form, man. And he came in that game and just destroyed Man United. Just destroyed.
I don't know, bro. But
running through all of them, assists, goals. What you need, bro? Here you go, serving it up. We're gonna Chef Coutinho, bro. He's gonna serve up all the.
I don't get these men though. Like these men just do they want to play? Cause
seems to me like they lack direction. I mean, your star boy is God knows where. Nobody knows where the fuck he's at. Doing shit.
And you want to impress
and talking
Ralph.
shit about y'all. And you're here fucking just drawing it up. RFC draws all day. Like,
but supposedly he's going to technical director.
I know that, but who the fuck is gonna want this fucking job?
No,
I'm saying this shit.
I'm saying this. Don't you want to impress this man? Because if he's going to upstairs next season, supposedly, right? Upstairs, you know? You want to impress this man because this man's going to get your ass out of the club.
I think they feel like if they play worse, they'll probably get a manager in earlier than they actually.
They need a midfielder, though. They need a midfielder desperately.
Yeah,
No strikers.
because Pogba wants to leave. Pogba's not trying to
About
stay.
that. I haven't heard
I mean,
anything
they do
about
have
that.
a sick midfield. Like they have a really, really good midfield if it's healthy and on form, but not recently.
Fred is and Fred playing him as a 6 doesn't suit him. You have to put him a little bit more. Put him on the side because Fred on the side he's a beast because he
To
does it
be
for Brazil.
honestly, to be honest, their best midfield is McTominay, Pogba, and Bruno. But it's just they got like players that they want to make happy. You know what I mean?
First of all, Bruno disappeared this season. I haven't heard from Bruno since the beginning of the year.
But you didn't hear from him this last game. He scored 2 goals. Like as soon as, but this is what I'm telling you. As soon as Cristiano
Prior to it,
because who was on the pitch? Cristiano Ronaldo asking for every single ball, asking for every single chance. My dog. That's the reason the cohesion was not there because of CR7. I'm sorry.
Should have never came back, in my opinion.
Fact, bro. You can see it on the pitch. You can see the way Bruno plays when he's there and when he's not there. And it's a completely different player. It's a complete 180.
I think the fridge got dropped too, right?
What's up?
I think the fridge got dropped, right?
Oh yeah, fridge probably got COVID and he lost the spot. Which could happen. Yeah.
They should start playing. I honestly think Phil Jones should start playing more. I always liked Phil Jones. Like people make
That's
fun
what I'm
of Phil
saying.
Jones.
Like it's sad. It's sad how far you've come when Phil Jones is your best defender.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like I always rate Phil Jones. The problem with Phil Jones, what happened is the injuries, and he had the blood clot problems for like almost a year, too. Oh. Yeah, he had a lot of blood clot issues. That's what happened to Phil Jones, and I think he hit depression too because of the injuries. And people are like, they're making
it's not easy to play for Man United, bro. Those fans are relentless.
They eat you up alive, yeah.
You could be a hero one week and a fucking arch enemy the next, bro, and they'll fucking murder you in the street, bro. They'll fucking hang you by a stake, and it's crazy, bro. Like it sucks as a player because you're like, damn, I thought I was doing good. I thought y'all loved me. And now all of a sudden you want to fuck me out. You want to kick me out the team. Fuck me out of my place. Like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go take my check, collect it on the bench. And then you're bringing in all these players that don't add anything to your team. They just add names.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, Cavani, what do you come to Man U for?
Yeah, I never understood that signing, to be honest with you. They need a player like a Jared Bowen, which we're going to move on to fucking West Ham in a minute, but they need like him to win. Apparently, they're linked with John McGinn.
John McGinn, that's a good ass midfielder, bro. That's a good pickup.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real good pickup from.
They need to work. I like his work rate too. I really like his work rate.
Bro, that guy will run all game for you as long as he's fit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. That's the problem. Is that he right now he's injured, but
the problem with United is they need one of those midfielders that's a workhorse. Like you don't have to be the best player. You don't have to be a superstar. But their identity was that.
They never really had a midfielder that was like that. That's not in their DNA. Like Scholes wasn't like that. You know what I mean? Like
Aaron Fletcher though was a fucking beast.
Aaron Fletcher was a beast, but he didn't really pass the box. Like you get me? Like he didn't make runs into the box barely. He stayed outside waiting for rebounds like Scholes.
Tom Cleverley was actually pretty decent as far as he's not the best. He wasn't the best, but his work rate was the best.
That's what I'm saying though. But how long did he last? Because that's not their style.
Yeah. So this Sir Alex Ferguson left. It basically like he just went downhill.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was just like that's not in their DNA. They like to spread the ball wide. They need good wingers, is what they need, for their system to work, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the middle, they had just some sick passers of the ball. You know what I mean? That was their thing. They would have some sick passers.
Yep, that's true. Let's move on.
Y'all getting battered. I mean, y'all fucking drawing FC.
Drawing FC.
Keep drawing over there. Art FC. Fucking jerk offs. Keep running your mouths. Keep running your mouths in 7th place. CR7. How about that?
But we're not. I can't believe Leeds beat fucking West Ham.
To be honest, I had that game going the other way.
Yeah, the West Ham putting
But
these
like I
motherfuckers in a
said, this
split.
is Premier League football, man. And everybody was saying BL's out, BL's out. Now look at this motherfucker on a roll.
Jack Harrison, bro. This is why MLS players deserve to get a shine sometimes because he came from the MLS. He was in City's Academy and going to NYC for a couple of years. You know, get your rhythm in. You know, like playing professional football. Coming back to Leeds, he's always been good at Leeds. But bro, a hat trick, bro. That's craziness, bro.
That's
I did not expect that from him.
hats off, man. Hats off to him. Big up. He deserved it. He was in the right spot every single time, from what I saw from the game. He did exactly what he needed to do, where he needed to be, and he took it, capitalized on every chance that he got, and that was brilliant on his him. Hats off to Leeds, man, for playing West Ham in the way that they did away from home. So
Fucking West Ham do the same shit every single year. When they play somebody that you have to beat, nowhere to be found. Every
yeah, but
single
their
time.
squad is a little thin right now.
Yeah, that's true too.
Their squad is thin, like no Suchek. You know what I mean? Like they're missing.
You can't rely on Jared Bowen to do every single play, every single game.
Exactly. You know, what I mean, Jared Bowen's a beast. Don't get me wrong. He's a baller, but he's not the striker that's going to bring you 20 goals a season.
He's a winger, not a striker, though.
Either way, our wingers can do just as much damage. And I'm sorry, look at Liverpool. They don't have a striker, really. Firmino and Minamino are in and out, like, you know what I mean? Yo-yo.
Yeah.
So City.
They play with the false nine
don't
with
have
Diego
no fucking
Jota.
striker.
Nope.
So it doesn't matter where you play, bro. It's just how effective can you be in that position is all that really matters.
The fucking COVID fakes motherfuckers. Co Liverpool be here. Putting these guys in a split.
Brentford. I mean, honestly, Brentford put up a good fight in the first half, only letting one goal, but it was just too much quality, bro. It's too much quality. Yeah. At Anfield, it's too much. Like they did a good job when they were home against Liverpool, but away from home, it's so hard to do anything against Liverpool.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Liverpool really, again, like they're still a good team, bro. But like they're gonna finish the second, of course.
They're still a very good team. They're a very good team. Like they have a little bit more, I would say, depth up front. Like this year, with Minamino and a few.
These guys are not even there, bro. These guys are fucking AFCON. They still fucking over here fucking balling out teams, bro.
Although I will tell you this, without Mane and Salah, they look like a team that you could get at.
Yeah.
They don't look so scary anymore with the front of Minamino, Firmino, and whoever else they're using, Jota. They don't look scary with those guys. They don't at all. Like Jota is easily malleable. You know, he's nothing like, honestly, he's a good finisher. I'll give him that. He's a very good finisher. He knows how to sniff out a goal. But he's not at the point where I'm like, yo, I'm scared of Jota. Like, I'm not scared of Jota. I'm like, honestly, when you see Mane and Salah there, you're like, fuck. They're gonna run us ragged.
Unfortunately, I give them credit because even though they don't have the players, they're still winning games.
Credit where credit's due. Like they have to play what's in front of them, and honestly, it's not the strongest opposition, but they have to play what's in front of them. So more power to them. Whatever, fuck them.
This is gonna. I believe this was gonna conclude that weekend fixtures. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to one of the makeup fixtures. I like this game. Have a Brighton day, Chelsea. Yet again with the fucking draw.
Yet again. Yet
have to do it in the 80 minutes.
And it was all their own fault.
They just wasted chances there with like a freaking kid learning how to play football.
Nah, they didn't. It's not the fact that they wasted chances. It's the fact that their strongest attribute, which is defense, crumbled. Like, yo, what the fuck kind of, like, I was actually watching the game when they scored the goal, And when before that corner kick was kicked, I'm looking at the way Chelsea are lining up, like defensively.
It was bound to happen. They were
They were set up. They set up in like a zone, but it was like a line, right?
Mhm.
So they were kind of like kind of scattered in the line. But when the kick, once they centered the ball off the kick, they kind of like joined the lines, right? And this guy, what's his name that scored? He just basically he ran this way on him. He ran the line, basically, and honestly, that stopped Kepa from coming out. You get me? So
if you want to play Kepa, go ahead and play
they're all
Kepa.
lined up. They're all lined up in front of the 6-yard box.
Mhm.
So Kepa can't come out and grab the ball. This guy just runs right around him in between the penalty and the 6-yard and just goes toop into the corner where Kepa can't even see because he's got Lukaku, Rudiger, and all these tall ass dudes in front of him that he can't see. And then Kepa was even going the other way.
Yeah.
Kepa was going this way, and then he looks back and he's like,
I don't know anything.
I don't know nothing. Alligator arms.
Bro, I don't know what it is with Spanish keepers now, but they have dead arms.
Kepa's always had dead arms, bro. Kepa's always had dead arms. I'm sorry.
Robert Sanchez did the same shit today too to concede the goal.
That's what I'm
like, bro, what are you doing?
All you gotta do is shoot on him. The only Spanish keeper that I say is the best shot stopper has to be De Gea.
Yeah.
That's the only Spanish keeper worth mentioning, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Who carries United like crazy?
Bro,
I hope Chelsea fans had a Brighton day.
Without him, those dudes will be bottom 10 for sure. They will be in the bottom 10 for sure.
I hope Chelsea had a Brighton day. That's all I gotta tell you.
I'm sure they did.
I really thought they were gonna win the game too. I really thought Brighton had it.
Dude, they looked a threat. They looked a real threat in that second half. And once they brought on Trossard and Mope, I was like, oh Lord. And then Mope started missing. Oh my days, yo. I was like, yo, why the fuck you come in and do this bullshit, yo, after last week you did some
But stay on the bench. For
real. Leave Danny Welbs on there. I mean, but Danny Welbs missed a big chance. He missed a big chance. I'm not gonna lie, my dog missed a chance, but whatever. It is what it is.
They're gonna win the game, especially Brighton's specialty is 80 minutes and above.
Right, exactly. But hats off to them for getting the draw. It was a good set piece.
Bro, that was the second draw with Chelsea in the last 3 weeks.
Right? But that's what I'm saying with Chelsea, bro. They need to tighten up. They need to tighten up that attacking because, dude, that whole 5 at the back shit is fucking stupid. Play 4, bro.
Another makeup game, we're gonna have a draw, which I really think was gonna be a draw. Brentford and United.
That ain't gonna be no draw. You know how hard it is to go to fucking Brentford right now, bro?
It's a 12 man.
Bro, they always do good against big teams, man, at home.
Especially after a loss to another big team.
They were unlucky. They were unlucky to lose. They were unlucky to lose against Chelsea because they played brilliantly. Unlucky. They played magnificent against Liverpool. They played brilliant against Arsenal because they beat us. You know what I mean? Like they played good against the big teams. Like they get fired up for it. It's their final, it's their cup final. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and for those fans to see their team play against one of the big ones it's always going to be an atmosphere at that stadium against a big team. So Man United are going to have their work cut out for them. Honestly, I see them getting manhandled because
I have a draw.
I got Brentford edging them, bro. I got Brentford by a goal.
What's the scoreline? 1-0?
I say 2-1. There's going to be goals, but I think they're going to come out at the end. Because Brentford, remember, when they're at home, they come at you. So
especially the 12 man.
They leave space in behind, and they concede goals. But with that 12th man, it pushes them on to get the second and get
I
the
know this man hasn't been firing lately, but you can sleep on him either. Ivan Tony.
yeah. Although in the last game against who did they play last? Fuck. Um, Liverpool. He was taking shots that I was just like, why, dude? Just hold the ball, find a better option. You say your shots from like 30 yards out, and it's just like, relax, bro. Like, I get it. You're good. You're consider yourself a good striker, but play smarter. Don't play so hasty. Like he got the ball. He has two options out wide, and instead of that, he just goes for the 40-yarder. And I'm just like, yo, at least like give yourself a better chance. Spread it out. Run towards the mid or run towards the first post or something like, you know. Try to be another type of option. Don't just fucking be that guy. Don't be Higuain, bro.
Yeah, true.
Don't be Higuain, bro. Like, don't just start shooting from anywhere.
Yeah.
But that's my only criticism of Ivan Tony. Like, he's sometimes he doesn't make the correct play that he should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But
Let's move on to my
great striker
boys.
nonetheless.
Let's move on to my boys. Hopefully, fucking kill Leicester because I need to fucking see a win.
That's a draw.
I don't. And if we see a draw, you know this man's gonna be saying,
That's a draw, bro. I'm telling you, it's a draw right now. You can quote me. It's a draw. Because
2-0
honestly,
Spurs.
Leicester do this thing at home where they're like dilly-dally in the first half, and then they'll come out and score 2 or 3 like that. I'm telling you, bro. Or like Madison will be in the locker room and be like, hey, so you guys want to play this next half? All right, cool, guys. Got it.
We got to put these
From now
motherfuckers
on.
in the spliff, fam.
Like I'm saying, you can go up 2-0 on them like City did. And then you see them come back like that, and you're like, oh shit. But
Here we
you don't
go
have that quality
again.
you don't have that quality to turn it back up like City and put 2 more on them after that. Because, dude, Leicester, when they turn it up, they turn it up, bro. When they turn it up, they turn it up. And y'all got no midfield, and they got Tielemans. Yo, Bagel FC.
This man over here saying week in and week out, we don't have the quality, bro.
Your coach said that shit, not me.
They're saying that every single week we don't have the quality. So I'm like, yo, are you gonna wake up?
They don't understand this team. They lack quality.
I think it is the most difficult job he ever managed in his career.
If Arteta came out and said that shit, bro, the fans would be roasting that motherfucker, bro. We'll be roasting. We'll be having fried our tapas, okay? We'll be having tapas for everybody because we're gonna be roasting that man.
Y'all gonna get roasted. Y'all gonna get roasted now. They're gonna put you guys in a split in the second game. And the best part is of the Emirates.
Boom.
Liverpool.
They ain't gonna put nobody in no damn spliff, bro.
They're putting your boys in the split, fam.
Bro. Liverpool is not gonna put us in the spliff, bro, because they could.
If we don't win a cup, you're not winning a cup.
Oh no. That's okay, bro. We're Chelsea's kryptonite. We're gonna pass. We're gonna go through. After that bullshit they pulled with the fake COVID, watch. We're gonna go through. It's gonna be 2-1. Arsenal.
2 words.
2-1, maybe even 2-0.
3-0 Liverpool.
This guy, bro. This guy.
Put you guys in a split, fam.
That's okay. Y'all gonna get put in a split by Chelsea. Same way y'all did in the Carabao Cup. So keep running your mouth, homeboy. Keep running your mouth, homeboy, because you'll be smoking that bunkie.
So we're gonna go from this fucking exciting ass game, right, that we're gonna have on Thursday to this fucking game that's like, is it gonna be good or is it gonna be a snooze fest? Watford and Norwich.
I don't know, man. Like, let's see, bro, because Watford are like I don't know.
Oh my god.
They're like a light switch.
Yo-yo. They're yo-yo, bro.
They're like a light switch, on or off. That's all you get. Like, they're either there or they're not. And honestly, Norwich have been starting to kind of like mesh together a little bit better, and they're starting to get back players that they were missing. You know what I mean? Cantwell is finally on the bench again.
Finally.
Stuff like that. So they're getting their players back.
Bro, hopefully they're up for it because I want to see the same thing you guys did to fucking Everton. Unless Everton are really the bots, but I don't
Bro, I
expect
don't know,
them to do
man.
the same thing again. But
But I feel like these two teams need it, so they're gonna go all out. You know,
it's
like
somehow,
that's how I
some
feel.
way, some shape and
Even though
form, Norwich.
I kind of said the same shit about Newcastle and Watford, but you know, like Norwich is starting to show a little bit of a fight. So we'll see what happens with that one. But
And this,
I feel like I don't know, man. I don't want to
I
say
have
draw.
a.
I don't want to say a draw.
I'm gonna say it's a 0-0 draw. I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
say
go
that.
0-0.
Up the rip. That's gonna be a snooze fest.
So look, how about this? I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to Norwich due to the fact that they just, you know, have that bounce from beating Everton. So I'm gonna give it to
Can this
Norwich.
guy? Can this guy finally score his first Premier League goal? I don't know. That's the only thing I want to know. I want to know.
Who?
Josh Sargent.
Josh Sargent? I don't know, man. He looks decent. He does a lot of hard work for the team out wide.
Sucks. Just the team sucks.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, bro.
The one player that doesn't have to get the blame for it though, for them being bad, is Josh Sargent. I give him a pass. I'm not saying because he's American, because we're American on the pod, but he's been working. He's been
The kid
working.
runs his socks off, bro. And he runs his socks off for the team, and he tries to create the best that he can. Like, granted, is he a finished, polished product? No, by no means.
No, he's still a kid.
He's still a kid. He's still learning his trade. But I'm happy that he's learning his trade at somewhere where there's a lot of quality. You know what I mean? Or he's playing against a lot of quality. Maybe not on his team, but against some of the opposition, there's a lot of quality. And that really prepares you as a player of what to expect, and he can bring that back to the team, hopefully. But
especially in the near future too.
yeah, in the near future, who knows, man? Maybe they fucking sell Pookie and put him down the middle, and then maybe he can get a run in the championship playing as a striker.
Honestly, who did that best route? People are not seeing that. Daryl DK did the best fucking route going to the championship.
Going to West Brom. I mean, that was a good move. That was a good move, man. Honestly, that's one of the best leagues to learn your trade.
Yeah, because he did it last year for Barnsley.
One of the most bone crunching leagues. It's very physically demanding. You have to be strong because everybody's physical.
The tempo of the play in the championship is insane.
It's so weird though, like when you watch it, because it's fast, but it's a lot of long balls. You know what I mean? Like it's fast, but it's long balls. So it's like it's like holy crap. Like what the fuck is going on? But I like the championship, man. It's just a good move for DK. But I also want to see Josh Sargent down the middle, man. Give him a chance. And I think, honestly, bro, I think Norwich will win it. I think Norwich will win this one, man.
Off topic Premier League, but I do want to get a couple seconds as far as for like US players, like the whole Ricardo Pepi move. Like people expect them to go to the big clubs right over there. I'm like, bro, this man took the good way to go to a small Bundesliga team because you're gonna learn.
Yeah, man. Like for example, Emil Smith Rowe, when he first got a loan, he went to Huddersfield Town.
Yeah,
he shined.
You're right. Yeah,
he shined. You know what I mean?
Oliver Skip went to Norwich last year. He played the whole season in the championship. The best player in the championship.
There you go. But that's also what hurts those championship teams, man, because they'll get a player that can do that for them. And then when they come to the Premier League, they'll go back to their home club or they'll get bought by a bigger club and completely derail your strategy. And you as a little club don't have the capacity to attract a big name or a star player like that.
Like Brentford. Brentford had 3 star players. They stole their players.
I'm surprised.
Ollie Watkins, Rama, and the last player that you hate, Mopai.
I know. Fuck Mopai. Ollie Watkins, yeah. Ben Rama, yeah. Mopai, no.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So we're gonna be back on Friday to bring back like the review games of the makeup fixtures and the second leg of the Carabao Cup. We should have already been done with the Carabao Cup, but
You should have,
Liverpool,
but Liverpool decided to do a little.
when they put you guys in the spliff again, yeah, we'll be back on Friday with that.
When did they put us in a spliff, bro? The first fucking leg was what? What was the first leg?
No.
Then shut the fuck up.
Oh wait, you don't have Xhaka. You're not gonna have Xhaka though. You're not gonna have Xhaka.
Oh,
You're
we
not gonna
didn't
have.
need Shaka. Like, motherfucker got himself kicked out 30 minutes in. What the fuck? We didn't need him the whole match. Imagine if we
And
would have had him 11th man. We probably would have gone and scored.
And this man is not playing either because even though he's gonna be coming back from EPCON, but he's not gonna be coming back to play right now.
Hell yeah, he is, bro. You think, bro, you see what Arteta did with Shaka after he came back from injury? Bro, get the fuck in there. I don't give a fuck. Get in there. That's exactly
That's
what happened
crazy.
to because we don't have no midfield. We're like y'all right now, Bagel FC, Premier League Pack of Polos. Nothing in the middle.
One of the favorites. I can't believe one of the favorites gone is already out of the tournament. That's
Dude,
insane.
I don't understand it. Like
Like
I don't
what?
understand
They didn't
it.
even win a game, fam.
And they were losing to teams that they shouldn't have lost to, bro. Who's
That's
the
a
last one they
blessing for
played?
you though, because Thomas Partey's coming back.
I don't give a damn. Like, give me my player back. That's fine. We'll take him back. We need him. Because we ain't got no midfield. We saw Ainsley Maitland-Niles, or we rent what's it called? Loaned out Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now we fucking loaning out fucking Pablo Mari. Balogun's loaned out. So it's just like,
Am I hearing players that you mentioning that are senior players that could have been on the least on the bench on Sunday? That's what I'm hearing.
they got loaned out.
That's how like I'm even more fed up with that whole you guys didn't want to play against us on Sunday.
It's not that nobody didn't want to play, bro. It's just we're taking advantage of the rules. That's all it is.
The rules are
Just like all
rules.
the other big teams. You want to be a big team, you gotta like a big team. So if they taking advantage of the rules, you gotta do it too. Period.
Anyways,
You fucking cack. Literally you cack.
this is
But-
THFC Nino. Like,
AFC
subscribe.
Sid. Like, subscribe, share.
You already know.
You already know the thing. This
You
is
guys on Friday. When
We back
Arsenal
Friday.
put in a spliff.
yeah, right, bro. Liverpool gonna get this cannon right to the head. That's what they're gonna get. Pow.
Out,
Man.
fam.
We out, son.